Recently, This is America and the World traveled to Japan. Over the next few programs, we'll explore more of the unique culture, traditions, and technology that makes Japan so special. We'll visit parts of the country that visitors rarely get to see and experience. On this program, we'll travel throughout Japan and visit a variety of companies that are wonderful examples of Japanese technology in action, always creative, evolving, expanding, and developing. While other companies around the world make similar products, Japanese companies always seem to offer something extra in the way of innovation and never cease to amaze. This is America visits Japan. This is America and the World is brought to you by the National Education Association, the U.S.-China Education Trust, and F.Y. Chang Foundation, guided by Ambassador Julia Chang Block, President. The League of Arab States, representing 350 million people in 22 member countries. Japan, history, hospitality, and advanced technology. Sharing tomorrow. Tourism Malaysia. The Petroleum Group, expertise with integrity in the fields of oil and gas, exploration and production, energy, and infrastructure. The Rotondaro Family Trust. The Embassy Series, uniting people through musical diplomacy, presenting international artists in diplomatic settings. And Ventana Productions, television facilities, editing, and distribution services. The Japanese absolutely love technology, from precision manufacturing to the proud ownership of the latest cell phone. Technology is part of the culture of Japan. A living experience of that special characteristic is a museum in Tokyo that collects and displays absolutely nothing from the past. It's only focused on the present and, of course, the science and innovation of the future. Do we take the Earth for granted?
Yep. People think so.
People think so.
Think so. Even I think so. But we don't want to. We want to people aware that we are living on the Earth, and then the Earth is living, and then we commit to the Earth, and then Earth committed to you. So that's one of our important exhibition and important activities that we want to share with visitors.
Is this a regular museum?
I would say it's not regular at all, because the first, we don't have collection, and also we show the future. Like museum basically maybe show the past mostly, but we show the future. So I think it's quite unique museum.
The museum has a nickname, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's that?
The Japanese nickname is Mirai-kan, and the Mirai in Japanese means future, and the kan means museum and some public space.
How does science fit into the culture of Japan?
We say the science is part of our culture. That's why most of the people think that science and art or science, design or sports, music are separate, but we take the science as part of the culture, as same as music and art or design or life or education.
Do you think that's unique to Japan?
Compared to other countries, Japanese people take science and technology as part of a culture. So, for example, people like to buy the new gadget, maybe more than other country. So the new gadget and the new TV and new refrigerator. You know, if you go to the, if you visit the Japanese house, so they are full of the brand new electric product, I think.
Why the fascination with new technology here in Japan?
The Japanese people like very we focus on the detail, and then if we see the detail difference, then we want to have the different things. So then, like new technology or it doesn't have to be technology, but a new product. For example, if you go to the supermarket, you will see maybe 20 kinds of tea bottle, so which is all different. it's a little detail, and then we like to taste, and we like to see the differences. So that's why like new product comes out, and then we want to try.
I saw a picture, and maybe we can take a look together. This huge globe up high, and there were couches.
Yes.
Explain a little bit what the thinking is there.
Thank you for asking, because that's my first work when I moved to this museum. So, and then there was nothing under the globe before, and then I thought how to share, this beauty of this globe. So then maybe it's nice to have experience, laying down and and then also because our director, Mr. Mamoru Mori, he's the first Japanese astronaut, and that was the making that globe was his original idea, to share the beauty of the Earth, and not many people lay down on the public space.
True.
So, and then that experience makes a strong memory that they were there.
What are some of the other exhibits in the museum that are very popular?
We are very popular to have many living robots. Living robots. Like because Japan is quite advanced to develop the humanoid robot, working with us, we call. Because then one is Ashimo by Honda, and he does 3 or 4 demonstrations in a day, and he talk and jump and run. Even he does the hand talk.
Sign language.
Sign language. Sign language and sing. And then the other robot, we call it Android. So then we have two Android, looks like totally human, and then she reads the news, the future news, 24 hours, because robot doesn't get tired. So then the other one is she's sitting, and then sometimes to have a conversation with visitors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the wonderful conversation. I've learned so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sliding glass doors have been around forever. However, Japan is home to a company in Hokkaido that makes sliding glass doors that only open when you go in or out. In Okayama, there's a business that makes synthetic fibers for everything from tents to tape. It also uses its core technologies to sell their machines to other companies. Automatic doors have been around for a long time. What makes a full-tech door different than an automatic regular door that we see?
Well, brand new full-tech door, that concept is to save the energy. Try to avoid unnecessarily opening, closing by using 3D sensor.
You use a 3D sensor. The older ones that we see, how do they work?
Say, if you approach to the door, or if someone want to go into the door, it's open naturally. It is, of course. But the people passing the door, at that time, also the door open and close, which is very bad for the energy consumption.
Your doors are only opening when somebody is approaching, not walking by, huh?
That's right, that's right. In actual data we have, at the one site that we have already installed that 3D sensor, 90% of unnecessarily opening, closing are reduced. reduced by 90%.
So on your doors, if one person approaches the door, how is that different from, say, a family approaching the door?
Or if one person walk in, they only this size of the door open. If you go by family, widely open. Welcome you all.
Welcome.
Automatic door industry has a long history. The weak point is unnecessarily open close. This door solved the problem. I hope that this 3D sensor will be the standard in the future.
We are standing in front of some automatic doors that operate with solar energy.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. That's very exciting.
We thought we might develop the new automatic door which doesn't use any electrics. That is the automatic door operated by solar energy.
Is that on the market now, or will it be on the market in the near future?
Will be market, but not far away. But we have already developed, and we have a product, and we started selling that this July. So we are now advertising the brand new concept automatic door. Already one customer have decided to use that solar energy automatic door. That is some bank in Sapporo.
What is flat yarn?
Using our three core technology, cutting, stretching, winding, and using the plastic material, we make flat yarn, which is very strong and which can be stretched very well. Strong, light, and economical. We have very good technology to improve our products. When we develop our products, we deeply consider what is really needed.
What are some of the products that your flat yarn ends up in?
The typical products are covers for yacht or pool or for construction site, and used for agriculture, and flat yarn is also used for making net.
Tell me about the machine business.
We also conduct the machinery business using our three core technology, cutting, stretching, winding. We make a machine for slitting paper and woven fabrics and films.
So some of your machinery might be sold to another company to help them with their products, cutting, stretching, winding.
Yes. その通りです。
That's right.
その通りです。
So what would be some of the other companies that would use your products, the machinery?
食品をパンを包装するとか。
We supply our machineries to food companies who does wrapping bread or making tea bags, and also the company who cuts film used for TV or smartphone.
How do the two companies come together? It seems like apples and oranges.
Yes. Two companies, different companies.
Yeah. But core principle.
Yes. Core same.
Same.
Technology the same.
Technology is the
Root.
same. What is the mission of your company? What is the philosophy of your company?
はい。
Philosophy of our company is to provide safety and comfortable life using our technology of flat yarn and machinery.
Innovation, attention to detail, and accuracy are all pieces of the Japanese technology picture. You're about to meet the leader of a company that's developed a new technique of freezing food that keeps it fresh and edible for 5 or 10 years after freezing. Right now, we'll introduce you to an inventor and scientist who's taken his expertise in telescopes and space technology and now applies it to state-of-the-art microscopes and medical equipment that benefit both doctors and patients. Tell me about this company. What does it make?
Yes, we are manufacturing the precision equipments, especially for the medical use.
What is a precision instrument?
We have been working for the space industry, and for the space industries, we don't change any kind of measurement for the next 1 or 2 years. So therefore, we utilize what we learned, the experience what we gained from the space industries to this precision equipments.
The company started with a telescope.
Yes, a telescope is the base of our business.
How many years ago was that?
So next year we are celebrating our 50th anniversary. So it's about 50 years ago we started.
So went from a telescope now to medical equipment.
Yes, yes, that's correct. Because for the astronomers, they want to see the stars clearly, and even for the medical practitioners, they want to see the details. So therefore, the request or the request for us is more or less the same. We have international standards, and I think the reason why we were able to meet that international standard was that since we had been working in the space industry for long, and space is common around the world. That means the universe. So even for this medical equipments, the technology that we use for the satellites and the rockets and mounting our observational equipments in those rockets, and applying all these techniques like be able to be stable in the vibration or even be able to stop within the vibration. Well, that had been applied to our medical equipments as well.
Do you sell a lot of your medical equipment in the United States?
Yes, yes, we are delivering our product to the United States as well. But since our company is located in Japan, we have partnership with Leica and ask them for the maintenance service. So if for the for the lamps and cables, for the replacing it, we are asking Leica to do so. And now I really would like to spread our Mitaka's engineering technology worldwide. And we have various ideas. And currently with the Japanese government, we are now trying to make them into the reality. So therefore, I really would like to spread this Mitaka brand to the United States and the rest of the world.
So your business is to make very, very accurate machines that can be bought by other companies to make their products. Is that correct?
Yes.
What is precision machinery?
We are making machine tools, especially machining center, and cutting the metal cutting machine, and metal cutting sometimes need very precision parts. For example, like automotive race engine and consumer cars engine. Race engine needs a high accurate part because they need a high performance engine. And the consumer engine is yes, good engine, but not like Formula One car engine.
So that would be true also of maybe a watch.
Yes.
A very high-end watch would need precision?
Yes, the watch industry also same thing. The expensive watch sometimes, of course, the Japanese watch is very good. Also, Swiss watch very expensive, and the Swiss watch industry needs sometimes accurate gears, and we installed to the Swiss watchmaker to make the precision gears. So they need the precision machine. Of course, in case of consumer watch, it's making a lot of same models. We make our machine using to make the mold to make the gears or the cases of the watch. So if the mold is not accurate, the 100,000 watch parts are not good. So the mold needs a high accurate machining.
How many workers are here?
Almost 300 people working in this factory.
How many machines can you make in the course of a month or a year?
Yeah, we are around 200 machines producing per year in this factory.
So at the top, the precision market is not a huge market, but it needs accuracy.
Yes, so as I say, all the parts don't need accuracy machining. So some parts need accurate machining. So our target is that market.
ABI Limited has developed the CAS system. CAS means Cells Alive System. The CAS process uses a magnetic field to keep cells alive in fruits, vegetables, and meats that it freezes. Mr. Owada talks about the basics of the CAS process. When did freezing of fruits and vegetables and tomatoes, fish, when did all that begin to happen?
約アメリカで
I've heard that it started in the United States about 100 years ago.
What usually happens when you freeze something?
コンプレッサー
All it is using a compressor device, putting the temperature down to minus 30 degrees or 40 degrees and freezing the food stuff. That's all it is.
You have a new system, a different system. How is your system different in the freezing?
私どもが
The main difference is that we combined the freezing technologies developed in the United States, which were used to deal with the surplus in fish and vegetables. And we combined that with our system, the CAS system, which will keep the cells alive. The CAS system is a technology where the vibrations of a magnetic field will keep the water molecules apart. When water freezes, they tend to stick together, but the CAS system keeps the water molecules separate, so when they freeze, they're smaller ice formations, which does not damage the membrane.
ですからこれが
So this is what the CAS system is doing to the molecules of water.
So in these freezers are different foods, fish, vegetables. How long have some of them been there?
5年
Up to 5 years, we know that the food is kept very, very good. It's delicious even if you thaw it. But for other foods, it really depends. We do have the experience of keeping 8 to 10 years of some food stock, and they've been fine.
So you freeze something for 10 years with your system, unfreeze it, the taste, the look, the smell, the same, as if it were just picked from the garden.
そこを目指しております
That is what we aim for.
Having fruits and vegetables fresh in color, smell, and taste 5 and 10 years after freezing opens the door to other exciting possibilities. Projecting the CAS process into the future, the medical ramifications in keeping cells alive for future use, in a limb bank, for example, are powerful. Can I have another? Technology is a huge part of Japanese culture, and these companies are perfect examples of Japan's impressive and continuing contribution to the world. For information about This Is America and the World and to watch all of our programs, visit our website thisisamerica.net and look for us on Facebook and Twitter. This is America and the World is brought to you by the National Education Association, the U.S.-China Education Trust, and F.Y. Chang Foundation, guided by Ambassador Julia Chang Block, President. The League of Arab States, representing 350 million people in 22 member countries. Japan, history, hospitality, and advanced technology. Sharing tomorrow. Tourism, Malaysia. The Petroleum Group, expertise with integrity in the fields of oil and gas, exploration and production, energy, and infrastructure. The Rotondaro Family Trust. The Embassy Series, uniting people through musical diplomacy, presenting international artists in diplomatic settings. And Ventana Productions, television facilities, editing, and distribution services.